Hello, my super duper delicious ball of crabs. This is RenaissanceMan, and I'm going to now stop talking like Chris Super John Bombo. Hello, RenaissanceMan here, and this is another episode of Mobile King of the Hill between Uncrowned King and Spectrum BTD. Uncrowned King was known as Liam, who eventually was found out to be Hater, and Hater was somebody who was banned previously. And Spectrum BTD is a high-level squire, I believe. He has a YouTube channel. You should go check it out. He's pretty good. So, without further ado, let's sit back. Let's relax. Let's find some popcorn or some corn dogs or some candy. Whatever you like to eat when you watch these videos. Maybe you eat glue, which is very unhealthy. If you do eat glue, find Jesus. And let's watch some Bloons. So come on, video. So today we're going to, I think, what is this? This is most likely a badge match, maybe? I usually try to figure out what it is by the length of the video, because I try to record without prior knowledge of the video. So, you know, I don't know if this is a badge or rank. I don't think it's a rank because, well, for one, I don't think it's a noble rank, which is like why it would be 34 minutes. I'm not sure why it's 34 minutes. Maybe they both went to very high rounds, and since the video is so long, it's 34 minutes. But if I had to guess, and maybe it's a rank match, because I know that Hater did get noble, but I'm not sure if this was before. I'm not sure if this is before he got noble, and therefore this is a best of 3 rank match, or it could be just a badge match, which is always best of 3. At any rate, it's 34 minutes of Bloons fun. So let's see what we got. We have Hater, who is losing lives very rapidly, muy rapidly. He doesn't seem to care about lives at this point. And then we have Niels. That's his real name, Niels. When I say Niels, I mean Spectrum. We have Niels, who is being a little bit more lives conscious. Being a lot more lives conscious. I think Uncrowned King wants the farm advantage versus the lives advantage. That's pretty much what it boils down to when it comes to games. Like, are you going to try to get the farm advantage first, or are you going to try to get the lives advantage? I personally am a farm advantage guy, because when you have enough money to rush early enough, it doesn't really matter. Is that me? No, that's not me. It doesn't really matter if you are ahead in lives. If I have enough money to kill you at a certain round, then I can have 1 life. You can have 150 lives. But if I send you a rush that will put you down to 0 lives, and guess what? I win. So you only need 1 life, man. 1 life to live, and you win. So that's why I always try to get farms more than lives. Like, if we go to round 38, then I have not done my job. I have not done my job right. I'm supposed to rush you to the point where you're supposed to die. I'm not supposed to rush you to the point where I get lives and I can just wait out. I mean, I know the game is called Bloons Tower Defense, so technically you're supposed to defend, but at the same time, they give you Bloons to rush for a reason. And with those Bloons, you can come up with some pretty cool rushes. Like you'd be surprised we get past some of the best players in Mobile King of the Hill. That being said, Hater still has the disadvantage in lives, and Niels has the advantage in lives. Now, the downside to being a farm conscious guy is that if you don't get the farm advantage, you're pretty much screwed. Like, if you're facing a really good farmer and you lose a lives advantage, then you're kind of screwed both ways. Like, you want the farm advantage. You want if you're going to lose the lives advantage, you want to make sure you have the farm advantage. Now, it looks like Hater has like a small farm advantage, just like a slight one. It's not that huge. And I think it's getting bigger now that Neos isn't upgrading any more farms, but Hater does definitely have a slight farm advantage. Like, he probably has more money than Neos. Yeah, I think Hater probably has more money than Neos, because Neos didn't have to sell his no, Hater didn't have to sell his chipper to get that Juggernaut, while Neos had to sell his chipper and I think another Dart Monkey to get his Jug. And he's still, and Hater is still up by actually no, they're even right now. So I say Hater has what, maybe he's up by like what, $600-$700, but he has a slightly better defense. Like, I would take a chipper, a 2-0 chipper and 2 Dart Monkeys over Neos' defense. Neos' defense can be very exploited right now if Hater were to send him like a Regal lead, plus I think he's about to send him something right now. Yeah, he's about to send him a lead White Rush, which is going to make him battle energy, no doubt. Oh, this is a pretty heavy rush. It's actually pretty smart if you think about it, him rushing heavy when he has that little defense. Like, if you have very little defense and you want to get some good damage on an opponent, if your opponent has very little defense and you want to get some good damage on them, rush really heavy, because they have to, 1, sell farms to build up defense, and 2, put the defense in a timely fashion, which is very hard sometimes. Neos is doing a very good job. In fact, he only had to sell 1 farm to do it. It's pretty good. Of course, Hater could have gotten his factory up by now, but still, Neos did a pretty good job there defending that, and he might have even got the farm advantage. It's possible. I mean, I still think Hater is up in money, but as far as being up in farms, he's not that far ahead of Neos. He might even be behind with this now. Now Neos has the advantage, because now he can re-rush him after him getting a factory, which would make him sell his factory. I think, what kind of defense can Hater bring up here? I think he'll defend. If he doesn't defend, he'll lose, like, maybe, like, yeah, he lost. Oh no, he sold. He did sell. Oh, that's unfortunate. So with that sequence, Hater is now 1, behind in farming, and 2, have been money drained quite a bit, and now he's rushing again, which I'm not sure is very smart. Of course, he'll make Neos upgrade and buy defense, but at the same time, when you're already down in money, it's not really wise to rush somebody who's been getting like a steady stream of money. Like, Neos has enough money to get a fan club without selling his factory. I know that for a fact. So, like, I don't think this is right. Yeah, he's about to get a fan club. It's not without having to sell a factory or his Juggernaut. That's important to note, that you can, you don't have to. The reason why you want to rush somebody to the point where they have low enough money is if they have to sell the factory and not the Juggernaut. Because if you send leads, which you should send leads, then they'll basically be screwed up without a paddle. Liam Hater is being very aggressive here, which is sort of what his playstyle is. He's a really aggressive player. He wants you to constantly. Who was that? You probably should edit that out the video. He's constantly on you, trying to make you either sell or die. You can't forget to die. But Neos is handling Hater's aggression very well. Neos is sending Hater a pretty sneaky camel lead rush, which on round, if it was closer to the start of round 22, that might have worked. But since Neos sent that rush a little late being like maybe 1 to 3 seconds after the round started, the rush wasn't as effective. It's better if you let those camel leads mix in with the regular camel ceramics. I'm sorry, those camel ceramics mix in with the regular ceramics. That's when maximum damage can be done. But as far as defense goes, they both have pretty ironclad defenses. They have like I think they both have over 10 Dart Monkeys. No, Hater has 10. Yeah, they have 10 Dart Monkeys. Neos has 932 Dart Monkeys. And Hater has... I think Hater's waiting for a rush here because he's not been upgrading his farms. So Hater's definitely... Not Haters. Neos is waiting for a rush because he hasn't been upgrading his farms. And you typically when you have Chipper and you don't upgrade your farms, you're waiting for some sort of rush, to do some sort of rush. I wonder if this is after the update, because if it is, I want to see what Hater's rush going to be on round 24. I'm not sure if it is after the update. I haven't looked at there. Oh wait, could he go down one more time? It looks like it. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is after the update or not. Like I hope it is, because I want to see if Hater sends Neos a pretty hefty rush, a pretty hefty Oh my God rush. I don't have much experience with the Oh my God's rushes, but I've seen one so far, and those might work actually. Okay, he had a fan club. That was pretty good. That was pretty because there was a lot of Bloons on the screen, and he might have lagged out Neos to the point where he couldn't get up a fan club fast enough. What is this? Oh, yeah, he is getting a lot of stuff on his phone right now. Yeah, that was actually a pretty good sequence by Hater, because he was, if Neos like misclicked the wrong button, it would have been end of him, and he's in a very good position. So Hater, as always, being aggressive, is having a really good series against well, he's had some good series, but he's still behind the lives, which is very unfortunate. From the looks of it though, he's ahead in farming now, which is fortunate, and he's gotten his 3, well, I think he can get his another 4-2. Yeah, so he's gotten his 4-3-2s, his 3-4-2s, and now I think he has enough money to get a second one soon here. He doesn't opt to use fan club around 27, which is, I mean, if you don't have to buy money, I hope he doesn't lose here on a I hope he doesn't lose because he DC'd too much. That would suck. Yeah, if you don't have to buy a fan club, if you had to waste the money on a fan club, you shouldn't. But I think he decided to just do it. At this point, he should sell for the 4th factory though. Like he should sell that fan club for his 4th factory, or he can just wait. That's also an option. But yeah, Neos is definitely waiting for a rush here. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure. Maybe this is after the update, because I think if Hater wanted to, if Hater wanted to kill him, he would do a rush early, because now Neos has enough money to defend any spaced out Oh my Gods. But as far as fast cooldowns Oh my Gods, I'm not sure if Hater has enough, if Neos has the micro nor the money. Wait, was that no, that was not fast cooldown, that was spaced out. Let's see how Neos defends these 2 Oh my Gods. He has a lot of juggernauts, and he has full fan club. He has the ability to get to white funnels. Is this? Yeah, I think this is before the update. So he's not, because I'm pretty sure he would send fast cooldown at this point with 4 farms. So this has to be before the update. Like Neos, I mean, Hater is a pretty good player. He knows how to rush and kill people. Like, he's very aggressive, so he knows what to send in order to kill someone. And I'm pretty sure he would know that sending slow cooldown space Oh my Gods when a person has enough money for 3, 4, 5 wide funnels isn't going to get the job done. But he also knows that there's some such thing as lag, and with lag comes fuck ups. Now Neos has his super vac, and he's assuming he's about to use it. Neos has yet to sell his last factory. You know, he still has 2 factories left, while Hater has 4 factories. Again, a steady stream of money at the same time. I think at this point, Hater should probably sell one of the factories to get like a lot of fast cooldowns Oh my Gods in succession, versus sending out 1 or 2 every round. Because when the slow cooldowns Oh my Gods get sent out in succession, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good rush. Oh, I think he sold. Yeah, he did sell on his farm, so he's going for a lot of BFBs, which is really smart. The best way to beat Chipper is to overload it. Now at this point, I'm not sure if you can overload it because he has a lot of you know, super vex and wide funnels, but he can definitely try. Neos looks like he's going to defend this pretty well. It doesn't look like he's sold his wide funnel yet. Now Spectrum uses battle energy right here. I'm not sure. Let's see how that affects his, because he can just stall from the more battle energy, but let's see if he can stall long enough to get it back to use it again. And just be mindful that Neos still has 5 rounds to defend with. I mean, still has to defend for 5 more rounds. Now, at this point, I think I would probably sell like 1 or 2, because once you get a full fan club, there's no point in getting anything else that to defend most stuff, because I think Hater can just sell like all his chippers to get a full fan club. I mean, to send more rushes. At the same time, I think Neos probably wouldn't get beat by most rushes here because he has enough money to spam Super Vac at the same time spam. Well, he has 4 fan clubs, so he doesn't have to spam fan club. But still, there's still some Bloons getting far. The Bloons are still getting pretty far. Oh wait, is he gonna die here? Is this lag or is he about to die? I think it might be lag. Yeah, I think that was lag. Yeah, the Bloons are getting pretty far. I'm not sure how far because of the lag. There might be a major ping difference here. Oh, there's Bloons on the bottom too. That also went through. It looked like it went through. So it looks like not a lot of. I mean, it looks like Neos died twice here, but I'm pretty sure that's lag right there. I'm pretty sure with however many Juggernauts he has, it's pretty hard to get any Bloons through. So yeah, I think I'll trust Neos on this one when it looks like he didn't die. But it looks like Neos got this rush in the bag. Not to say that he can't still lose, you know, he hasn't defended all the Bloons yet, but from the looks of it, he's about to. From the looks of it. Oh, what is this? He's losing a lot. Oh, wow. That's unfortunate. It looked like he had it. It really did. It looked like he had that one. It was way down to the last bloom. Oh my fucking god. Yep. It looked like he had that one. Those are always the tough ones. Those ones are always the toughest ones to lose. It's always because he had 3 rounds left. He defended way down to the last Moab, to the last blue Moab. He defended way down to that one, and he got killed by the ceramics. You never want to lose those ones. Those ones are just like it turns your stomach at night when you lose to that. He has such a good defense. You would think that 10 or 11 or 12 jugs would destroy the Bloons that come out of it, but I guess not. So Neo's starting off hot, losing a life. Yep, that's a great start. Cater is, how do you say, starting off well? Oh, he upgraded to a 3-2. I mean, a 3-0. That's, most people don't do that on offside, because offside you can defend pretty easily with just a 2-0, even a 1-0. If you do 1-0 dart spam, you can, no, 0-1 dart spam. 0-1 dart spam. You can defend most early round, like early round rushes. Like if you could defend round 1 and 2, depending on how many they send. If they overload you, you're gonna probably need to buy a 0-3. But if they're sending like something just to make you upgrade, you don't have to upgrade. You can just get a couple 0-1s. Now Hater does not have his dart on last here, which isn't the best move in my opinion. I think he either needs to upgrade the 0-3 dart monkey's vision, or he needs to put him on last. Oh wait, no, I think 0-3 dart monkey does have long vision, because he was shooting at the ramp. The 0-3, when you have a 0-3 Dark Monkey, it's best to put them on last. Or the other strategy I've seen is what Hater is doing, I believe, is to have the Dark Monkey's vision be, its blast radius be really big so that the Dark Monkey can attack along the long stretch of the ramp, in which if you attack along the long stretch of the ramp, you're going to attack the other ramp too, because the darts go through the balloons. So it's a pretty good strategy. It's not that bad. You still can leak like Hater did right there, and now Spectrum has a nice advantage. But if you do it right, it's kind of hard to make your opponent leak, and you don't have to buy much upgrades, buy much additional defense, which is good because you never want to buy stuff. You always want to defend with the least amount of money. That's always the goal. Always the goal. So they're not even in lives. I'm pretty sure Spectrum might be ahead in farming because Hater just sent a yellow rush. Yeah. They're not even in lives. I think maybe Hater has more money. No, it's definitely Spectrum. Because one, he just bought a 0-3 Dark Monkey, and two, Spectrum has chipper that he could potentially sell to have more money. So yeah, Spectrum definitely has more money. Now, Hater is going with the cannon strat here. You don't typically see that among high-ranking, among the chipper enthusiasts. Typically if somebody uses chipper for for one game, they're using chipper for the rest of the games. And I personally like cannon. I think he knows that cannon on offside is pretty damn good. It's kind of hard to get anything past cannon on offside. It's actually really difficult if they know how to do it. And if you don't know how to rush well, it's actually really difficult to get things past cannon. Now, Hater should be sending him, there you go. He just sent him a camel lead. That's something you always forget to do when you're like in the mix of defending stuff. You forget to see what your opponent's defense is, and if their defense is not good enough, like him not having camel lead popping power, then you can send a rush to make him one battle energy, and two, have the defender re-rush. Now his re-rush is all leads. I'm not sure how wise that was. He did make him sell a farm, but at the same time the farm wasn't very high level. But Neos has gotten a lot more Dark Monkeys. Hater's pouring it on. This is a pretty hefty rush. He spent like maybe $2-3 grand on that rush. And when you spend $2-3 grand on a rush, you definitely want to get some lives. But he didn't get any because, well, like I said, Neos is a high caliber player. Alright, so Neos is defending his attacks by getting another, getting another balloon chipper, and two, getting more Dark Monkeys. And Hater's attacks were actually pretty good. He sent leads, and well, you saw it, but sending leads along with camo whites. Well, sending leads along with camo anything is pretty good because the camos overlap the leads, and typically if you don't have like sufficient lead popping power, then your Dark Monkeys are constantly hitting the leads trying to pop it. And when I say sufficient, I'm talking about something that's not a juggernaut where it shoots once every 0.5 seconds and it only shoots in a straight line. Neos was very ill-advised to send that rush. Like you have to think that when your opponent has like 7 Dark Monkeys, then he definitely has enough to sell for a factory. Sell for a fan club. Like, Spectrum has 7 Dark Monkeys plus, I think he also had two 3-0s. So yeah, Spectrum. Oh, but Neos not Neos. Hater's aggression here is really paying off for him. He's still down in lives, but he still has he just made Spectrum lose quite a bit of lives, and he also made Spectrum Neos sell a lot of his defense to get another fan club. I think he had to do that because he just recently bought the 4-2 upgrade for the farm, so he doesn't have as much money. But at the same time, he still afforded it, so it's pretty good. Like, no harm, no foul. And also, like, Spectrum, damn it, boy. Hater is pouring it on. He's being very aggressive right now. He's sending him rush after rush after rush. And with these rushes, Niels is one, he's not farming, and two, he's not paying attention to Spectrum's side of the why do I keep on saying Spectrum? He's not paying attention to Hater's side, who one is gotten pretty far, not ahead, but he's come back pretty far in farming, because earlier he wasn't doing very well in farming, but now that he's back, now that he's distracted Niels from upgrading, he's kind of in the mix. He's kind of right there along with Niels in terms of farming. Like, he's still down in farming, but he's not as far down as he was, because Niels had his 4-0 farm for an entire round, while Spectrum still had the 4th tier combo +1. I had to add the +1 because the original 4th tier combo was 1 Banana Republic and 4 Banana Plantations, but since most people do 6 now, it's 1 Banana Republic and 5 Banana Plantations. I call it the 4th tier combo +1. So yeah, he had the 4th tier combo for the entire round, while Spectrum had a 4-0 farm, and like, that's almost a $600 difference in terms of money after the fact. But at the same time, Hater is still pretty much in tune with him when it comes to farming. And I think, oh no, he only has 1 4-2 farm. So yeah, Spectrum has 1 4-2 farm, along with, he made him just sell his second factory with a pretty hefty camel rush. It was pretty hefty. And now Spectrum, now Niels is now Hater is sending a Zomagod rush before it's too late to Niels to defend here. I think with Spectrum's current defense, he could defend us pretty easy. He did send 2, by the way, though. He did send 2 Zomagods. So let's see what Niels does with factory. I've seen Cannon defend Zomagods on offside pretty easily. Let's see what Niels does with Chipper in terms of defending offside with factory. Ooh, it's actually getting pretty close. He actually might die here. He's not gonna die. He can't die. Don't die. Use your battle energy. And like you saw in the last game, lag here plays a big role. So it could be possible that Niels isn't gonna die. He's just lagged out right now. At the same time, Hater is also having pretty bad troubles over there with Hater just couldn't hang on. He sold his fan club to get a Bloon impact, which I think he should have just kept fan clubbing. That would have been the move. He just should have kept fan clubbing all the rushes. But to be and not to be, that is the question, and I guess it's not to be. Now Hater here has picked, Niels here has picked Yellow Brick Road, and with Yellow Brick Road, Niels and Hater are pretty much on even ground. I'm pretty sure they both know how to play Yellow Brick Road pretty well. I've actually got a lot better at Yellow Brick Road. Yellow Brick Road is a weird curvature of a map. Like there's a lot of turns, along with a lot of it's a short map. It's a really close map. It's hard to pick good spots for jugs and such like that. Neos and Spectrum are about even in farms. I would have to guess that Spectrum is ahead, for simple fact that Neo sold his farming. His farming. No, he didn't sell his farming. He sold his defense to get up another farm. Round 5. I think therefore I am. I pretty much doing the same thing. Yeah. Hot, yes it is. Hot spot indeed. Hot spot indeed. Talking about random stuff here. I've been stopped commentating or anything. Well, we know it's round 7, and on round 7, people typically use boundary at the beginning. So that's exactly what both players did, and they both re-rush, which is a good choice. This combination has been known to mess people up. Sending Bloons mid round 7, make them lose like a live or 2, and send them Bloons. If they use their boundary mid round 7, send them some yellows after that. But most people don't use boundary on mid round 7. That's just not a good move, unless you know who's coming. If you know who's coming, and you know you can beat them, then yeah, you should definitely. What the hell am I saying? I think I'm fucking losing my mind over here. Y'all gotta help me. What's happening? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, mid round 7 rushes. Unless you know how to defend it, and you know that you have the technology to defend it, then you should not use your boundary mid round 7. At least I think that's what I was trying to say. I don't know. I'm so damn woozy right now. Okay, so what else do we have? We have camel leads. We have a juggernaut. I'm the juggernaut, bitch. I'm the juggernaut, bitch. I'm the juggernaut, bitch. Oh, he said my name 3 times like Beetlejuice. Oh, we have Niels kind of ahead in farming. Yeah, I think Niels is ahead in farming. Not that much though. Maybe about like $60. Oh, he might be ahead more now since Hater sent that rush. But well, he had to use boundary on that one. Looked so perfect. Then again, I don't know what it looked like because it was on Hater's screen, and Hater's screen definitely has some ping difference issues. But I know Hater's also preparing Neos is preparing like hell to defend this re-rush. Is it going to kill him? No, it's not going to kill him. It's going to hurt a little bit. No, it's not even going to hurt. Oh yes, it hurt a little bit. It hurt just enough for him to get to be at a live disadvantage. But Neos is trying to come back in farming by getting up a Republic. With this Republic, I bet. Oh, is he going to die? Oh no, he did not die. Well, let's see what the re-rush is going to be. The re-rush is going to be the killer. Is Neos going to die to this re-rush? Oh, Rugo Led's always a good choice. Always a good choice. Oh, oh no, he looks good. All right, he looked like he has it. Yeah, he's defended it. All right, good. There's always a good choice to go with Rugo Led's though. Always a good choice. So now I think Hater. I think both can probably sell to get. No, they can't. Not right now. This is a very late round. I mean, a very late game for Factory, though. Oh, they both can. How about that? This is a very late game for Factory, though. Typically, you want to do your Factory around round 17. But they're both getting their Factory on round 19. Mid round 19, which is very late. Extremely late. But if you are, one, skilled at the map, and two, know how to use your money effectively, then you don't need to get your farm on round 17. Oh, wait. Okay, just let me record this last one. I'll probably delete some vids. What is he doing? What happened? Oh, I think Niels might have lost here. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh, what a shame. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you later.